All right, Rob G, we were acting a fool last segment, so we didn't get a chance to get to it.
Yeah, ripping on me. Go ahead. Let's get to
I got
this.
some of the smoke, too. Draymond had some stuff to say about a former teammate of his, which was Kevin Durant. Break it down for us.
KD's alleged burner accounts were all the rage this week coming out of All-Star break. Quick recap, some of the things that he allegedly said, called Russell Westbrook a triple-double cocaine bear, compared Devin Booker and Frank Vogel to Stalin and Hitler. And the most damning quotes were about his alleged current teammate, Jabari Smith Jr., a low-key, rudimentary individual, and Alperen Şengün cannot shoot or defend. So Draymond Green weighed in on this whole situation on his own podcast, dropped today. Take a listen.
I personally would address it publicly if it's a public thing and it's taken on the life that it's taken, but to each his own. But I'll tell you what, if it is, I don't know how you walk back into practice. Walking back into practice after the break, almost you walk into the locker room, it probably feel like a Key and Peele sketch. A little awkward, like, what do you do? What's up, bro? I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, these are alleged. It's alleged to be KD's burner account. Maybe one day we'll know the truth. Maybe we already know the truth.
Draymond kills me. How do you walk back in the locker room after you sucker punch one of your teammates?
I'm sitting here. You knew that's where I was
Can you imagine? Can you imagine this guy's on a burner thing and you gonna sit there, you sucker punched like a guy
hard
who you were a mentor to, a younger guy in the league that you did that to, a teammate, and how did you look at your other teammates in the face and the other young guys?
Dude,
guys kill me, man. Where's the pushback on that podcast? Guys, I'm going to tell you, I don't care. Gray beard, no gray beard. Stop listening to those podcasts. Stop. Unless they put somebody on there that's going to push back. And call Draymond out and say,
Dude.
How did you, Draymond, you saying that, how did you go back in the locker room after you sucker punched?
Do you want to go down the list of stuff?
Yeah.
How did you, when you walked away from your team during the game, you went to the locker room and didn't come back?
How did you do that when you told the guy who won back-to-back finals MVPs that you don't need him and he's the B word on national television? How did you walk back in the locker room with that after that?
Dude.
Come on, man. These guys are phonies,
I'm
frauds,
blown away at
ridiculous.
That. I'm blown away at that because, again, it wasn't like a little scrum and it was an NBA punch to Jordan Poole.
No.
You know what I mean? Like all right, back up off.
It was practice.
You practice and you Hadouken. You sucker punched the mess out of him. 5 inches shorter and probably 50 pounds lighter and 12 years younger or whatever.
Right.
Man, you got to relax on this. First of all, it's alleged. Secondly, if it was true, I think this, Rob, KD has been known. We know he loves Twitter. He put out there, I'm on Threads with a burner account, find me. We know he does these things. I think actually if it were to be true, it makes him look stupid and juvenile, and that his teammates actually will be like, ain't nobody thinking about him. Like, I'm out here to win. Let's go win. And that was stupid. That was juvenile. Meaning you can just kind of be like, I don't got to rock with him, but I'm going to try to win these games with him. And that's the difference between that and sucker punching somebody.
No,
like that. That's completely different. I don't have to like that he said it, and we can have a little moment. Hey, man, I will, watch how you talking about me, bro. And then we can get by. All right, man, I was just wilding. Okay, I was on the burner. I was having fun. All right, whatever. And you can move past that. I'm not saying you're besties, but the idea that, like, that's the worst thing ever on an alleged burner account where he didn't even say it with his chest. If he did, he put it on a burner account versus you sucker punching, versus you leaving the bench and not coming back, versus you cussing Katie out and other players out. I just find that you talk about the pot calling the kettle black?
I know. It's mind-boggling, and he says it with so much conviction. And I don't know how you can go back. I don't know how you could go back in the locker room and face your teammate. Really,
dude? I'm not saying this is not optimal, but
okay.
Somebody saying Şengün can't shoot. What was it, Rob G? He can't shoot and can't defend. Okay. Obviously, he says something disparaging about Swift. What's his name again? I'm looking at him right now as they're playing the Rockets.
Jabari
Smith Jr. He called him a word we cannot say, but like to me, it's more of an indictment on him versus them. Like, you know what I mean? How juvenile are you that you're spending your time on a burner account putting out stupid things about your teammates? That makes you look bad, in my opinion, or I wouldn't be so flabbergasted that I can never be around you again. It's just I would look at KD like, man, you ain't grew up yet. You ain't had enough yet. Man, anyway, check the ball. Let's go. Let's play. Like, that's how I would view. I'm not going to be like, I can't be in the locker room with this guy because he didn't. To me, Rob, you and I sit here every day for hours. You've shared some things with me. I've shared some things with you, family things and all. If you were on account, Kelvin's family member X is blah, 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 blah. You know what? He had to go see a therapist or something because that would hurt me. I sat here, I chopped it up with you trust.
Right.
If you just said, boy, Kelvin sure can't pronounce Monty's last name, I'd be like, all right, like, Rob, that was dumb, but whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's not the end of the world to me.
Right.
Now, if you hit me with a tiger uppercut, we might have some smoke and some furniture moving.
Oh, no. Furniture would definitely be moving.
IGN. All right. All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.